Welcome. In this video, we will learn how to use Cloud Security Management's Vulnerability Management. CSM's Vulnerability Management helps you proactively secure your cloud infrastructure by detecting, prioritizing, and managing vulnerabilities. It leverages your infrastructure's observability context and industry insights to help you remediate vulnerabilities that are most critical to you. To enable your host for vulnerability scanning, go to the Settings tab under Cloud Security Management. Click on the Hosts and Containers, and then go ahead and follow the instructions under Enable. Let's go into the CSM Vulnerability page. There are two ways you can detect vulnerabilities in your infrastructure. One, using the existing Datadog agent that you use to monitor your hosts, or two, using the agentless scanner for hosts where you do not have the Datadog agent installed. You can also scan across your infrastructure using a combination of the two approaches. Once set up, you can group vulnerabilities by libraries, CVEs, resources, or teams. This allows you to approach remediation according to your processes. A good way to focus your investigation is by leveraging the facets on the left. A best practice would be to start with vulnerabilities in production with critical or high severity and available public exploits. Depending on your business needs, you can filter vulnerabilities in many other ways using these facets. Let's investigate the remote code execution vulnerability at the top that is critical and impacting 75 resources in my environment. Clicking on the vulnerability exposes the list of all impacted resources. Let's dive into this host. This signal is telling us that there is a remote code execution vulnerability within an SSH agent in OpenSSH that has an untrustworthy search path. You can see the exact name of the host it has been found in, when it was first detected, and when it was last detected, as well as the window of exposure. To learn more about the host, you can click into the ID and scroll down to the host dashboard. The infrastructure and security views are interconnected to facilitate collaboration across these two teams. Now, you want to know how serious this vulnerability is. Is this truly impacting your production environment, or can it wait to be remediated at a later time? This is where Datadog Severity Breakdown helps. This determines, beyond the CVSS score, how severe a vulnerability is based on your infrastructure. It considers various factors such as your environment, whether or not there is a public exploit available for this, the exploitation probability, and whether the underlying infrastructure is running. The Datadog Adjusted Severity helps your team spend precious remediation efforts where they matter the most. Once you identify vulnerabilities to prioritize, your teams can follow the instructions under next steps to remediate the issue. You can assign and track vulnerabilities by assigning them an owner and a status here. Additionally, your teams can open JIRA tickets for centralized tracking. All the context of the vulnerability is automatically transferred in the ticket. To track progress across teams over time, you can leverage the out-of-the-box dashboard for vulnerability management. To meet your reporting needs, you can customize this dashboard or create one from scratch. CSM's vulnerability management helps teams save costs by proactively mitigating potential security breaches and reducing organizational risk. To learn more, go to the CSM Overview docs here and select Vulnerabilities.